It's now been 2 weeks since 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie was taken from her home, and tonight, Today Show host Savannah Guthrie once again begging for her mother's return in a new video. Welcome to 12 News at 10. I'm Troy Hayden. Tonight, DNA evidence found on a glove near Nancy's house is being compared to a nationwide database of DNA samples. According to the FBI, the glove appears to be consistent with the gloves a masked man was wearing the night Nancy disappeared. 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra live at the Pima County Sheriff's Department with new developments. Gabby?
Well, Troy, we've seen law enforcement conduct several searches of Nancy Guthrie's neighborhood, the Catalina Foothills, over the past 2 weeks. And among the evidence they've collected, the FBI tells us they found 16 gloves. Now, most of those gloves belong to the searchers themselves that they had just discarded within the vicinity. But the FBI tells us they're paying close attention to at least one of the gloves that was found approximately 2 miles from Nancy's home.
It is never too late to do the right thing.
Another desperate plea coming from Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie as the search for her 84-year-old mother Nancy enters a third week.
We still have hope.
Investigators suspect Nancy was kidnapped from her Tucson home in the middle of the night on February 1st. Savannah, once again hoping the person who took her is listening.
We believe in the essential goodness of every human being.
Neither a suspect nor a person of interest has been named, but the FBI is trying to identify this man seen tampering with Nancy's doorbell camera the night she disappeared. Investigators say the glove he's seen wearing in this video appears to be consistent with a glove recovered approximately 2 miles away from Nancy's home. And today, the FBI tells us that glove holds DNA evidence of an unknown man.
DNA can play a tremendous role. DNA can provide that investigative lead that breaks a case.
According to the FBI, within 24 hours, the unknown male DNA profile found on the glove is expected to be uploaded into CODIS, a nationwide database that holds DNA samples from other crime scenes, convicted offenders, and missing people.
Because CODIS is searched every 24 hours, I think that we should hopefully have some information here very soon.
April Stonehouse, a forensic analyst and CODIS administrator, tells me if there is a match, it needs to be retested and confirmed before identifying the person of interest. If there's not a match, investigators can try linking the DNA through genetic genealogy. What the FBI hasn't said is if Nancy's DNA was also found on the glove.
If you develop a male DNA profile on a pair of gloves, that doesn't necessarily mean it is related to the crime.
Troy Hillman, a retired Phoenix police sergeant, tells me whoever the DNA belongs to will likely be questioned.
That person will have some explaining to do as to how it got there.
Even if this glove turns out not to be connected to this case, Hillman says it's important investigators check every possible lead that comes their way.
But there is obviously a sense of urgency because Nancy's still out there.
And the Pima County Sheriff's Department tells us they continue to operate on the belief that Nancy Guthrie is still alive. This comes as the FBI is offering that $100,000 reward to anyone who helps bring Nancy home or to anyone who provides information that leads to an arrest and conviction in this case. You're encouraged to keep calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. Live in Tucson, Gabriella Becerra, 12 News.
And of course, they're hoping this glove had something to do with this case, Gabby. Do you know how long it takes for this search to happen within the database? Is it pretty instantaneous? Does it take days once they get that DNA and put it in there to search it?
Well, my understanding is that the DNA will be uploaded within 24 hours of the FBI receiving the DNA. And then the analyst I spoke to said usually every 24 hours they conduct a test to see if any matches had come up. But she said in a case that is as high profile as this one, it is possible that they'll conduct those searches even sooner than 24 hours.
So it could be pretty quick. All right, Gabby, thank you.